All right, so here we are. We got Anu here, and we are going to talk about a couple of things around video marketing and how to really have better video marketing. So Anu, you mentioned a couple of points that I found really interesting. And I think a lot of them just are centered around generating sales. That makes a lot of sense.
Right.
You're in a commission only situation.
Yep.
Some say list to last. I don't know if that's the truth. But I hear that and I feel that, and I think that there's a lot of different ways that I can kind of guide you on how to leverage video and storytelling and really optimize video funnels to ultimately drive sales, to get conversions, but then also even referrals in the future.
Okay.
One of the things that I like to really talk about is how you can build a brand over time and then sales overnight. And the reason why it's important to everyone understands sales overnight. Okay, that's a survival mechanism. But branding is a really powerful thing because as we build our brand up, people end up coming to us. This is why real estate agents have their advertisement on a park bench or in Zillow or on Redfin. It's because they want to be top of mind. And when someone is doing a search, that they see that individual and they say, I'm going to hire that person. So I think it's really important to make branding and brand lift part of the marketing strategy. So one of the things that I always like to talk about is creating original content.
Okay.
I see you have a ring light. I saw that before, that you have a ring light behind you.
Yeah.
So when I see the ring light, that means that you are already probably on your path to recording original content of some sort.
Correct.
I want to understand what that is.
So you're right. Building a brand is very important. So, and video, if you're not using video now, you're way behind. So yes, I have my ring light and my DSLR. My office is a mess right now because I was cleaning it, but I have everything set up with my,
Nice.
And what I do is I shoot for YouTube, LinkedIn, not LinkedIn, Instagram, IGTV, and Facebook.
Okay, got it. Great.
Yeah, that's what I do. I just create content for those platforms.
Okay, great. So, original content, I think the value of creating original content is that you get on the social channels, people make a parasocial connection to you, and that when they are ready to transact, that they think of you and that they pick up the phone or they send an email or drop an SMS.
Right.
I think that's a really important investment to do on a continual basis.
Right.
Now, I think it's also important to have a content calendar around that. So here at Dubb, we have a very, very expansive content calendar. It's probably dozens of topics, things that we extract and things that we learn from conversations like this, how to shoot better videos, how to create original content, how to develop a content calendar. So there's a lot of different things that you can do. Having that calendar is going to alleviate a lot of stress for you because you're not going to constantly be in that hunting mode of, well, what am I going to shoot next? What's the thing I'm going to shoot? That's a little disruptive. It's hard to be present when you're constantly thinking about what and where you're going to shoot. Correct. So we always recommend for people to get into a cadence where they do this. It's part of their day. It's okay if you're in your car. It's okay if you're at your office. It's okay if you're walking down the street or at an open house or at the coffee shop.
Right.
Just as long as you adhere it into your life, you don't make it disruptive and you make it fun.
Right. Right.
So those are all things that we recommend. It sounds like you're already on that path. So please stay on that, connect with us.
I would like to get access to that content calendar.
Okay. Well, I'd love to show you actually, I'm going to follow up with a video.
Okay.
It's a YouTube video. You can search for it on YouTube. It's called the waterfall method by Dubb. And this is a method that Shannon and I came up with, which is effectively a way to start with long form content and then convert that down into short form content. So doing a 10, 12, 15-minute video, it's actually very easy. We're doing one right now. You and I are going to talk for a number of minutes. And, we spitball, we're improv, we're off the cuff, we're communicating. This is what we're born to do. We do it well. We have tons of practice. We've been speaking since we were 2 years old, right?
Right.
Right?
Yep.
Now, creating short form content, 30 seconds, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, that's very difficult.
Right.
And a lot of people think that it's actually the opposite. They think anyone can do a 30-second video. Anyone can do a 2-minute video. Not the case. Right. The short videos are the ones that are the hardest. Those are the ones where you have to be pithy. You have to be punchy. You have to address certain topics and to not lose the viewer's attention. Correct. You also have the beauty of the edit because, if if you do have that long form piece of content, you can convert that into shorter form content. So one of the things that we do is we do exactly that. We record 10, 12, 15-minute videos, and then we have either of our virtual team, or we do it ourselves, or we have someone local that actually cuts that into more bite-sized pieces.
Right.
The other thing that we recommend is bursting. And my friend Owen Video talks about this a lot on his channel, but it's this idea of bursting an idea out and then stopping, knowing that you're going to edit it.
Right.
Bursting another idea and then stopping and knowing you're going to edit. Okay. So the theme that I think we're delivering here is creating original content with the idea of converting and having sales overnight, so to speak.
Right.
So there's a couple of different things I wanted to present. The first is this idea of instantly generated video pages. So that's what Dubb is known for. You upload a video from the Dubb mobile app, from the Chrome extension, from the website, directly from Gmail, directly from LinkedIn, and then you can instantly send that Dubb video to anyone, and you can send it on any channel, and the tracking is going to be very powerful. So real-time analytics, how much of a video that person watched, did they click on the call to action? All of that information you're going to get in real time so that you can understand where they are in your funnel. Back to the earlier theme that we were talking about, Dubb is a conversion-focused platform. It's about driving sales. So all of our technology is exactly for that, okay?
Right.
The next piece is this idea of dynamic storytelling. The Dubb mobile app allows you to do real-time clips. So you can be at an open house, you can be with a client, you can be doing a testimonial, you can be doing a YouTube video. You use the Dubb mobile app and you click the record button, and it will record a clip, and then when you're done, you hit stop, and then that clip is done. Okay, what you're doing is you're real-time editing. So take 10 of those clips, take 5 of those clips, and you have a nice video. You have a tour video of a property, you have an open house video, you have a testimonial video, you have a thought leadership video for YouTube. Right. So you can download that you can download that Dubb video and put it on YouTube. Make sure your ratio is 16:9 if you're doing anything for YouTube. And if you're doing something for a more personal basis, then 9:16 or 16:9 is okay.
Okay.
I think another thing that's really valuable is to provide value to your users and to your clients, your prospects. What we like to recommend is, find a piece of valuable information on the web. Find a market report, interest rates, something that's very relevant, and show them information about that. Let's say that they're looking to sell their home, and you find a nice blog post. If you can write one, that's cool too. But if you find a blog post on how to get more value out of your home, how to increase the value, how to make your home look more desirable, how to host a better open house. These types of things are valuable for your users because they could really result in money in their pockets.
Right.
So what we recommend doing is using the Dubb Chrome extension for that. So you can get the Chrome extension, just type Dubb Chrome extension, and then do screen videos. We also have a desktop app. So if you're more of a desktop app kind of a person, Mac or PC, you can get the desktop app. And that's just going to, again, allow you to have screen videos. Screen videos are really good because you don't always want to be on the screen and you want to show value. I will jump into my screen in just a moment here, but I just wanted to take a break here to understand if you have any specific requests, questions, comments.
No, I didn't know you guys had a desktop app, and I were able to do screen capture. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, thanks for noticing that. Yeah, no, we were really proud of that. PC, Mac. I think what's really interesting about the desktop app specifically is that you can play and pause while you're building a video. So, and that's really neat because sometimes it's hard to get through a video. It's hard to get through a 10-minute video. If you make one mistake, you got to start all over again.
Right.
And that's tough. And we understand that. So with the Dubb desktop app, it just shows up in your tray right here. I think you can see this. And then if you click record here, it's going to guide you through the whole process. So make sure you grab that. There's also the Dubb Chrome extension here. Again, screen videos, webcam videos. There's a lot of different ways to use the Dubb Chrome extension. So highly recommend that. So let's talk about how you actually create a video. So we've got all these channels: mobile app, desktop app, website app. Great. So you upload a video, then what happens? Well, what happens is this landing page is generated immediately. Okay, this is an automated process that takes place. And this video landing page appears immediately. Now, this, of course, is promoting the Dubb affiliate program, earn.dubb.com. And love to invite you to that and have you be part of that. But what happens here is that this page then gives you a lot of options to look at some of the data tracking, email click rates, watch rates, call rates, if you have a phone as a call to action, the calls to action rates, reaction rates if you like emojis, email rates. So this is going to show some of the data, and then it's also going to show some of the user level data. So you can import contacts into Dubb. You can get user level data, and what that means is if John Smith, if Jane Smith viewed an email, if they watched a video, you're going to get their specific reporting, and you're going to know it was them.
Nice.
So that's really important in the video funnel process. So let's talk about sharing.
Okay.
So what we're going to do here is we're going to jump to this page. Actually, let's just get that ready here. While that's loading, I'll just kind of share a quick note here. Video funnels are about a couple of things. They're about content, they're about videos, they're about storytelling, but they're also about the data. Okay, when you have the data, that's when we can make better decisions as to when to follow up, what to send as a future call to action, as a future touch point. So the data is really something that you're going to get to be comfortable with, and it's going to help you to make better decisions as a salesperson, as a marketer, as a business developer. So here's a Dubb page here. I'm going to click the share and send button, and then we've got a number of options here. So the first one is email. Okay, copy for email. And what that's going to allow you to do is to go to your email and then just to simply paste. This is what it's going to look like. You're going to paste that email directly into the body of an email, and it's going to be an animated GIF, 3 seconds, and this is all trackable. So the end user will see this. It's something interesting. They'll dig it. They'll click on it, hopefully, and then you'll get the tracking. Okay.
Right.
The next thing is you can send a direct email, so you can configure your Gmail directly to Dubb. So you can do this through the settings. There's a whole bunch of support articles on this, and configure your Gmail and then send videos directly through Dubb so that you don't need to actually copy and paste over to Gmail. It also works on the mobile app, so it's very fast.
Wow.
Social, you can share videos on social. You can also embed videos onto a landing page. So let's say you have a website, some sort of a web page, you can embed the video directly on that page.
Nice.
And then a widget. And a widget is an example of a small video that actually exists on the bottom right or the bottom left of your website. And the reason why that's valuable is because it adds a human element to a website. So I'll actually give you kind of a visual representation of that in just a moment here. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. The next thing I want to jump over to is the details or the editing capabilities. So most of these, I should say, are sticky switches. So your calls to action, you can specify what you want those to be. Once you do it one time, you can specify for that to be a default. So you don't have to continue to go in there.
Okay.
You can also build a playlist. And a playlist is just the ability to have a Dubb video follow another Dubb video.
Wow.
And the reason why that's valuable and the reason why I love that is because sometimes I'm a little lazy and I like to have a 13-second personalized video that says, hey, Anu, what's going on, man? I just wanted to give you a quick demo of Dubb. Take a look. That's my video. And then the next video is something off the shelf. It's a testimonial video. It's social proof. It's reviews. It's a screen video of my Yelp page, of my website. It's a demo. It's something visual and interesting, something that I can continue to reuse and reuse and reuse.
That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool.
We want to save your time. The whole point here is to scale your sales and save your time. And that's the big thing about Dubb. It's a ROI focused, conversion focused platform. Okay. Call to action. There's so many calls to action. I can't even get into it. Book a time. We have calendar integrations with Calendly, Acuity, Book Like a Boss, all the major calendar programs. Get people to book right on your calendar page. Click on additional links, watch additional videos. Too many to mention. We also have a video reply feature where you can actually send someone a video and then give them the chance to reply with a video. They click one button, they reply with a video, it records their face or whatever it is, and then they send that over the pipes. The reason why that's valuable is because you need to get more video testimonials. Video testimonials are money in the bank. They are such a magnificent conversion vehicle because it's not about what you say about your business. It's not about what I say about my business. It's about what other people say about our businesses.
True.
And when you get those videos from the people that know, like, and trust you, that have worked with you in the past, you're going to see results. You're going to see all sorts of things happening. How many agents out there are sending testimonial, personalized video messages with testimonial videos with a calendar integration on that page? Not a lot. Not a lot. Unfortunate for us, but not a lot.
Right.
You mentioned competitive edge. That is a competitive edge.
Right.
I personally like to work with technologically advanced people that are authentic, that share stories, that are honest and truthful, and that make my life easier, that are empathetic towards me. I think it covers a lot of that. I really do. I really believe that. Dubb chat is another really cool thing where if someone doesn't want to email you or respond to you, they can just drop a quick note. They can say, hey, Anu, what's going on? They can send a real-time chat, and then you're going to receive that on the Dubb mobile app, on the Dubb website. You'll get a little ping, and then you can chat with them on real time.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So this is my messaging engine right here. These are all the folks that I've been messaging with.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a great tool. Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Is that integrated when you send them an email? The ability for them to respond via chat?
Great question. There's a switch. You can turn it on. You can turn it off. So if you want that, you just turn it on right here.
Wow.
Yeah. So very powerful. LinkedIn, highly, highly powerful. Prospects. Everyone is on LinkedIn. Okay. The thing about LinkedIn is that you can understand who these people are, what they do, what they're into, where they went to college, what their favorite football team is maybe. Sending a video on LinkedIn is very powerful because when you send that video, there's a thumbnail image that's right here, but you also get the real-time tracking once again. So when that person clicks on that video and watches it, again, you're going to get all that data, all that information back here in the Dubb dashboard. So if you send something to a prospect and then they engage with it, that's a good time to follow up. That's a good time to understand what they want, what they don't want. Calls to action are kind of like a choose your own adventure story.
Right.
Information about selling, information about buying, testimonials, read reviews, whatever they click on, you're going to know through the data reporting, and then you can lean into that and provide more information that's relevant to that.
Right.
Yeah. So that was a lot of information. I just spoke a lot about features. Dubb is not about the features though. Dubb is about empowering you to share your best self and to drive revenue and long-lasting relationships. So the thing that I always like to kind of wrap with here, I want to answer any questions that you have, but the thing that I don't want to forget here is the Dubb challenge. And the Dubb challenge is to send out 10 videos on email, LinkedIn, or SMS with a simple call to action, maybe a calendar, or maybe a link to a reviews page that you have, and then see the type of results that you get. I think you'll be impressed.
Okay.
Yeah. Any questions, any comments? Love to get some feedback.
No questions. I signed up for the trial and I didn't know it had all that stuff. So, I'm particularly, I like the fact that you can do screen capture.
Yes.
Because when you're trying to show someone something, sometimes like, here, this is how you do it.
Right.
I didn't know about the chat feature. And of course, the playlist is amazing because one of the things I try to do is personalize every video, but that takes a lot of time.
No, yeah.
And so I'm like, yeah, so that actually answered an unasked question because it's like, how do I, streamline certain things while still giving the appearance of being personal?
Yes, that's huge. So record your videos for YouTube and then use those videos within Dubb as a playlist feature, and then add the personalization with the calendar page below.
Right.
Messaging, you will get conversions, I can guarantee it.
So question, you just said something, you said you record your YouTube videos and then use it within Dubb. So I can put my YouTube videos inside of the Dubb platform? You
can actually take that file that you're recording with your DSLR and you can upload it into Dubb. Yeah. So I'll just share my screen here.
Okay.
And yeah, so this is another thing. So if you click on the plus icon right here, this is going to allow you to upload a video, an MP4, MOV file, whatever it is, and you can upload that video right here. So the 1-2 punch here is to create, branding over time, sales overnight. Create that YouTube video, IGTV, whatever it is that you're doing, upload it to those social channels, go down that avenue, engage with folks, but then take that same asset, that same video, and then put it into Dubb. And that way you can have people personally look at it with all the personalization and then have all the integrations directly below it. So I think you're going to like the results that you get out of that.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I didn't know that existed. Is there size restriction?
Right now it's a 1 gigabyte size limitation, but we can
increase
that if that's needed. I don't think any of your videos should be more than 1 gig, by the way.
Right.
Yeah. And if you still want to drive traffic to your YouTube page, that's cool too. What you can do is just create an additional call to action for it. So I have dozens of calls to action.
Oh wow, you do.
I have these are all my team calls to action, but every single use case that we have has a different calls to action. Some of these are specific to an individual, but some of these are kind of general in nature.
Right.
So in this case, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to create a URL, and then you can put the YouTube video right there. And that way, if you want to drive traffic, you want to get your views up on YouTube, that's great. Say, hey, listen, I recorded this YouTube video, about how to sell your home for the maximum value. Click on the link below to check it out. And then they can click on that, then pop over to YouTube. And then, it's cool stuff. There's a lot of different types of calls to action. Phone number, they can call you, they can chat with you, calendar, video reply. I mentioned that for testimonials. Form, if you want to get them to fill out a form, document, products for sale. So there's a lot of different ways that you can use Dubb for conversions.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And then when you're ready, as sort of the 301 or 401 classes of Dubb is automation. So you can build campaigns up. You can have one video go out to a broadcast of a large group of people. And that's great for, holidays, for greetings, anytime you want to take one video and then broadcast that to a large group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Almost like a drip campaign, but
actually we also have drip campaigns. So within automation, we have the ability to create workflows.
Okay.
So this is definitely Dubb 401 here.
Yeah. Oh, I see that.
Drive into this. It takes time. Don't do this overnight. It takes time to get into it. But this, you can build a intelligent campaign here. So that's nice. 3 drip email sequence. That's pretty typical.
Very cool.
Yeah. So a lot of the features on Dubb are they're part of the paid subscription. So right now you're in the trial. We'd love to have you obviously as a paid subscriber. One of the things that we offer is coaching like this. So if you have a campaign that you want to set up, if you want to configure your Gmail, we're here to support. So we want to be supportive for you, and we want to be there for you. We invest a lot into our technology. So our paid subscribers are a big part of our growth story. And we'd love to have you.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah. Oh, well, great. Look forward to that. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Very
cool.
Nice.
Well, Anu, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. I'm available. If you need any support like this, please reach out. We're here.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks so much.